guys, welcome back. I have another art lesson for you, and Miss Delphine and Miss Dominique have been showing me all the drawings you were doing from last week's lesson, so I'm so glad you guys had fun with it. Today we're gonna be learning about the squares and rectangles. And if we remember from last time, the squares have four sides. Here, they have four sides and four corners, so we're gonna start with the square. We follow this line like this, 2, 3, 4 sides. And then a rectangle is also like a square, but it's just a little bit longer. So here's the rectangle, and it also has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And we're gonna talk about two other shapes that also have four sides and four corners. So this one right here is a diamond. And it looks like this. So you do the line here, another one here, and then two more facing down. And also we learned about another shape that comes from the diamond. So if you turn it on its side, this one is called a rhombus. And this is how you spell rhombus. It's a funny word, right? It's RHOMBUS. And then the way you draw that one is you make a line here. It kind of starts out the same way like a square, but then the two lines here on the side get slanted like this. They go sideways. And then the line on the bottom finishes it. So that's a rhombus. Now we're going to find other shapes that are in a rectangle and a square. So you remember last time when we were talking about triangles in a square, if you make a line like this to cut it, there's two triangles. But if you make another line here also, you get four triangles. And you made another sandwich. Like last time, right? And now, if you draw a square, here's another thing you can make using squares. If you make a square, do a little wavy border like this. Then you made a stamp. The stamp is the one that you see on letters if your parents ever mail anything out. And then you can take it to the post office and you mail it out to somebody. And the other thing you can do with squares is if you cut it into 4, you get 4 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But you also made a gift box. And if you draw a square and another square inside of it, then it looks like a picture frame. And the picture frame holds picture. And for the rectangles, if you make one, like last week, if you split it in half, when we were talking about triangles, there's 2 triangles. And the same thing like the square, if you make another line to split it up, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. And then another way you can cut up a rectangle to see more shapes you cut it in half, there's 2 long rectangles. But if you break it up like this, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares in one rectangle. And then you can even try to put a few triangles in it. It might not match up, but that's okay. Even though it doesn't match, you'll see a few triangles in there. So let's split it up again. So it's like a pattern. You see? Oh, there's a lot of triangles here this time. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We did a lot. And also, another way you can find triangles in these shapes, if we take the diamond like last time, if you split it this way, you have 2 triangles. But if you make a line from the top to the bottom, and you put some ribbons on the string that you put at the end, you made a kite.